What is up, YouTube? It is BD2Easy bringing you another war recap. This time, we had an arranged war with Cold September, so remember to check out the clan channel, Clash in the North, for all your full war recap needs. They're going to have some great attacks from this one, I guarantee it. Cold September did pull out the win, 142 to 138, so props to those guys. They fought a great war. They 2-starred all of our Town Hall 11s, had some amazing 3-stars on our Town Hall 10s, and that ended up being the difference. You can see that we did fail to 2-star number 4, which was their lowest Town Hall 11, and left some stars on the board on the Town Hall 10s. They did have a lead going into the end, so, attempting some 3-star attacks on Town Hall 10s is no easy feat, instead of going for the 2 stars, and it just didn't work out for us this time. So again, props to those guys. They deserved it. And you'll notice this is a 50 versus 50 war. If you haven't done that, I would highly recommend it. Everybody's in the war room. Everybody's watching all the attacks. Everybody's getting hyped. It's kind of a cool atmosphere that you don't usually get from a 20 versus 20 war, where people pop in and out as they can. So definitely try that out with your clan if you can. Alright, moving into the attacks. Our first one, Lord of the BBZ, number 14. I believe this was their number 1 Town Hall 9. First thing is first, let's look at the base. We've got an offset queen, kind of on a weird island with a U shape around it. Pretty interesting there. And then we've got a wizard tower cluster over there on the left side at 9 o'clock. We've got a bunch of point defense sitting there in the bottom with the expo and the cannons. We've got the same thing on the other side. So not a lot of compartments in this base. Obviously, we've got 4 compartments on the bottom and then 2 compartments on the top. And that is going to be the main weakness of this base, is that you don't have to go through many walls at all. It's obviously designed to mess up your pathing with your hogs or your balloons or whatever. So we're not going to do that. We are going to see if we can take advantage of this base's weakness. Okay. So let's draw up the plan here. First things first, we're going to drop a wizard on the Town Hall. That's a free trade out of range of the Archer Tower and the Archer Queen. So they obviously are using these storages on the top to protect the Queen, to protect anything from going directly at it. And that would just be a huge time sink. And the pathing would be a little difficult to set that funnel. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to start off by setting our funnel with a minion on this collector on the right and a wizard on the left. And that's going to leave this little cluster of buildings here, which we're going to take care of later. But setting the edges are important. Second step is dropping the Archer Queen, and she's going to charge in with healers behind, taking out this camp, and then the gold mine, and then she's going to step up. So in order to break her in, we're going to use the hog to distract the wizard towers. That's going to jump the wall, and our wall breakers will come in right behind. Pop that wall open. She's going to walk right in, drop a poison on the king's head. That's going to slow him down. There should not be a whole lot of defenses shooting at her at that point. And the CC will not get pulled yet. I believe she has to step up a little bit more, so she can take that on one at a time. Saving a rage spell for the CC. Once that gets triggered, take out whatever is in there. Take out the point defense. The healers are going to be raged up too. They're going to keep the queen alive, so that's going to be clutch. And once she powers through the expo and the cannon on the bottom of that compartment, she should be free to just roam around the base, just picking off whatever building she can with her 4 healers on her. They are going to be directly behind her, so the air defenses do not pose a threat. The sweepers do not pose a threat. No problem there. Then, at the same time, a golem is coming in from 12 o'clock, and that's going to sit on this wall right here. Alright, so there's our golem with the arrow. And the key thing to release the golem in that spot is that it will be out of the Archer Queen's range, and that will vastly sustain its life. You know, if you drop golems on the outside of walls and the Archer Queen can shoot the golem, that is bad. Do not do that. You want your golems to live as long as possible and tank for as many defenses throughout the raid as you can. So just little things like that, keep in mind when you're planning your raids. Our BK is going to come in right here on this gold storage, and he's going to take out all three of these. We've got 2 wizards on the right side. They're going to take out these 2. So then a jump spell will come down right here after all the storages collapse, and that's going to lead our golem and our wizards and our barbarian king right into the queen compartment. They're going to take her out, no problem, and then carry on throughout the rest of that compartment with the archer towers. Probably have to break through the wall, but that should not be an issue. And then we have a third part of our attack coming in on the right side. We have a golem that's going to rest right here. Drop our wizard to funnel up here, or maybe it was up here. You know, take out that the dark spell factory. Either way. And the wizard right here on the lab, that's going to take out the lab and then turn on this barracks. And we're going to pop this wall open here with a couple wall breakers, and then in come our Valks behind. We're going to lead them right through this compartment with a jump spell and a heal spell. We'll pop a couple hogs in as we need. And the same goes with the top. We're going to pop a couple hogs in. Once these archer towers are distracted, shooting at our golem or barbarian king. So that is the plan. We should annihilate this base compartment by compartment. We have a little bit of a force spread out for each one with a different objective. So, oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay. We'll log back in. Thanks, Supercell. So let's go. Oop. Didn't mean to show you guys that one, but we did randomly match North faction. So let's check out this attack, because this is a fun one. Lots of moving parts. There goes down our funnel. Wizard on the town hall. And then on the right side, our minion gets worked by an air bomb. So that was pretty tricky. But good planning there. And then our wizard tower roasts our wall breaker. Luckily, we brought extra, because that would have been terrible. Our hog died right as that wall breaker was detonating on the wall, and the wizard tower just sniped him off. So our wizard has taken out the town hall. He's by the hands of that archer tower. Our minion went down by the air bomb. Our queen's walking in. She's taking out the BK. There's no point defense around. She's just going to keep moving through this compartment. Now we've got 2 points defense locked on. She's going to step up right into this CC. Oh, she takes out the cannon first. Very nice. Looks like 5 goblins and a P.E.K.K.A. Use the rage spell, and you know, as I've always said, you need to pop that ability once that P.E.K.K.A. comes into range. So maybe could have gotten away with not using that rage spell, actually, because popped the ability anyway, and there were no point defense left in the area. So it ended up going a little smoother than I would have thought. So you never know. Maybe save that raid spell for when your queen really needs it, and it would have helped later in the raid. But we can see on the top, we've got our golem in, we've got our wizards on the right side to funnel, our barbarian king on the left side, taking out that gold storage. He'll start wrapping around towards 12 o'clock. Our queen's coming in on the bottom. She's taking out the air defenses. Golem comes in on the right side. He starts tanking for our wizard. The one wizard actually died on the top because the archer tower shot him before it was locked onto the golem. So that was a little impatient there. There goes the wall breaker. Our Valks come in. Our jump spells are going to go down right here. There's one. There's the other. Our king was beating on the wall for a while. That's okay. Totally out of range of everything. That mortar is no damage. Our Valks are mowing right through that compartment. The heal spell goes down on their heads. Hogs come in, taking out these 3-point defenses. One hits a spring, that's okay. Valks shred everything up. And then 2 Hogs come in from the top. These archer towers locked onto our king. He's going to pop the ability. Our golem's going to walk around. He's going for a stroll. And at this point, the Tesla farm is just evaporating our Valks. They can't get through this wall. Maybe if I drop the jump spell here, connecting all 3 of these compartments, that would have been better. But our Hogs coming in, they're giving the assist. No big deal. Queen's coming over. She's the MVP. The Teslas are actually out of range of the golem, which he didn't help either. But our BK is coming from the north with a wizard, and our queen is coming from the south, and they took it out, no problem. So our Tesla farm did give us a little bit of trouble at the end. Not a huge deal, though, with the queen surviving the entire raid. All right, moving on to the next one. Let's see. There we go, number 20, Trebos. Different kind of base here. Obviously, we've got the Queen Island. That seems to be a theme in most fair play clans. Trying to isolate that queen, keep her from jumping over the walls. We've got 3 air defense and 1 way off to the bottom. We've got a 9-walled compartment in the center, a huge core. So no earthquake can split the base wide open. And obviously the wizard towers are pretty far off of the air defense, so we're not going to go air. So what to do on this base? Well, why not do something kind of similar to our last attack? You know, it worked. Let's see if we can pull it off again. So here's the plan. We're going to do kind of an AQ charge, as we just did. Oh man, I really wish we could fit the whole thing on the screen, but we'll work with it. Why not? Let's start the plan here. We're going to drop our queen on the bottom. She's going to take out these trash buildings. Hog's going to come in, distract the wizard tower. Wall breaker's going to bust open this wall right here. And the queen's going to march right in. We've got a wizard just for this mortar and this dark barracks just to keep her going in and not double back around the outside. And then poison right here for the king and the CC. And that's always a bonus. If you can poison the king and the CC with the same poison, definitely do that. I mean, just saving that spell space is so key. Every advantage you can get in these raids is super important. The earthquake is going to come down right here, and that's going to open up all of these compartments, and the queen is just going to have the freedom to walk around the base for the entire attack. And that's going to free up and the reason I use earthquake instead of jump spells is just for the timing. You never know which way the queen's going to go when you use a jump spell on a charge. And she might lock herself in and she might start shooting walls. and you never know when it's going to run out. So Earthquake makes everything much easier. It makes the pathing better. It's more consistent, certainly. So after the queen charges in, we've got a couple of loons on the backside here. That's going to take out all three of these buildings. And then for the second phase of our attack, we've got a golem coming in here. That's going to tank everything. We've got a healer on the golem just to nullify one of these point defenses, and that should keep it up for a really long time. We're going to drop a wizard here on the camp and on the gold mine. Same thing on the other side. Just get that funnel nice and wide. And then our wall breakers are coming in here with our Valks. And our BK. Pretty sure I gemmed it by this point, so hopefully we've got the BK on this one. And now I believe I have a heal spell here. For the Valks, they should charge right in through this wall and attack the elixir storage and the air sweeper. And that was the logic on this attack. I believe they do not do that, which is so typical of Valks, but you would think that storage is the closest building after they empty out this entire compartment. And logically, it made sense to me with the army camp being down. But it's not how it worked out, so we're just going to roll with that. I believe I use a rage spell somewhere like here on the queen, just to make sure that she stays up. You know, maybe a jump spell would have been better for the Valks. Who knows? And then on the backside, you know, we're just going loons all day. Loons, loons, loons. Once that queen is distracted, we're going Govalo on this very anti-3-star base. You know, Govalo typically reserved for bases with centralized air defense. But if you can get them all down, why not take down those point defense real quickly on the outside? That is the plan. Let's do it. This is also a fresh hit. So we got 2 fresh hits. Why not? Going in on number 20. Trebos. So here it is. We've got 5 healers this time. Obviously, 1 is reserved for the golem. Queen goes down. She's only got 1 point defense. She's going to take out all this trash. There goes the hog. Boom, small bomb. It did not matter. That was super lucky. So that small bomb maybe needs to be repositioned. I think I might have just dropped it on the right tile to avoid it, but there goes the wizard. That's going to take out the mortar on the outside, and the queen's just going to push in, taking out the trash, taking out the point defense one at a time. The king's going to lock on once this queen steps up. And there it is. Poison goes down. She's going to take him out. And you can see that P.E.K.K.A getting that sword ready. Boom, pop the ability. Perfect timing. Earthquake goes down. That's going to open up the entire base here. Queen's going to take out the trash in this middle compartment, which is always a bonus, so you don't have to worry about it later. She's just going to move on, and the Earthquake did so much damage to that CC, she mowed right through it in a couple of hits. Taking out a couple Teslas also, that's a nice bonus. Anytime you get Teslas on a walk, you don't have to deal with it later on troops like balloons or hogs that are super vulnerable. Golem comes in on the left side with a couple wizards to funnel. In comes the rage. You can see our queen was taking 3 point defenses there. Balloons come in on the right side. That was not great. You can obviously see 3 balloons on those 2 defenses with the wizard tower in the distance and the air bomb. They were just not going to make it. So we need 1 more balloon for that last wizard tower. In come the Valks. In come the king on the left side. They're going to take out this compartment extremely quickly. Our healer is getting into a bit of trouble there on the right. They're getting targeted by this air defense as our queen gets stuck on a storage. Last balloon takes out the wizard tower. And then we can drop our wizard on the bottom for cleanup. And right here, what's happening? Our valkyries decide to target this dark elixir drill instead of this storage, which is extremely close. It is way closer than that. Why would they ever break that wall and go over there? I have no idea. That seems insane to me. But maybe I missed it. Maybe the camp was up. I don't know. But our queen is getting stuck on storages on the right side. We were waiting for the queen to lock on to pretty much anything, and then we'll drop the poison on her. And there she goes. She targets our valkyries. Our king doesn't care. He's doing his own thing, shooting storages. I hit the rage on him to help the valkyries out, but just totally ignored it. The loons take out that archer tower, but don't get the queen with the splash damage. Ends up being fine. King doubles back. He mows through it. Our queen goes down, but there's just too much left. We've got the healer working on our golem and our valks and our king all up at full health. So great attack, dismantling the base with a unique ground combination. And I really enjoyed doing these reverse engineering attacks where you kind of study the base and then build your army that way. Don't try to fit your army into any base that you come across. Always try to kind of analyze the weaknesses of the base and go from there. So I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.